Hello to all my friends out there. So I hope everyone is doing well. So I'm going to be doing some pretty inexpensive meals for a while. They're going to be good meals. They're just not going to be very expensive. Okay, so one of the things that I want to stockpile, and I have to get some more, is I want to stockpile shelf-stable milk, but I also want to stockpile some kind of syrup or powder to make chocolate milk in my stockpile. I just happen to have syrup, so that's what I'm going to use. Usually I've always stockpiled powder, but right now I don't have any, and I did make some effort to find some because this could be nice in the stockpile. You can use it on ice cream, but mainly what I want is I want to make chocolate milk. Ugh. I have been so clumsy today. I made horrible messes and I tripped and it was awful. And I don't even have the excuse of my insomnia today. There's no excuses for this clumsiness. Okay, so now, out here I can get three pounds of potatoes for $1. And I can get eggs at Dollar Tree for $1. But you have to be careful getting your eggs at Dollar Tree to make sure you get them not the last week of the month. I went to get eggs for my friend that time we were going, ow, my spatula is hot. That time we went to the food bank and Dollar Tree didn't have any eggs. This could be bad. Your eggs are going to be one of your best sources of food. You know, and your potatoes as well. Ooh, I gotta get my bread. I want to make some cinnamon toast. You know, just because you're making eggs, you don't have to make life miserable. One thing cinnamon toast is really good for is morning sickness, in case anybody out there might have that problem. When I was pregnant with my son, it was I had a very easy labor. I mean, I had a very easy pregnancy. I was just a little bit sick, and cinnamon toast would fix my morning sickness right away. So I'm just gonna. I had about a half a teaspoon cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon sugar. So you're gonna have sugar in your stockpile, and you're gonna have cinnamon in your stockpile. And so here are my fried potatoes. I had 2 small potatoes. This doesn't cost much at all. So in my eggs, I put a little shelf-stable milk. I fried my potatoes in lard. I tip my pan, and usually that does the trick on draining the grease off of them, but if it doesn't, you might have to blot them a little bit with a paper towel. There is no use eating greasy food, you know, too greasy. Some of it's greasy anyway. It's fried potatoes, but within reason, you know. The thing about this is it's not processed food. Okay, so now, if you notice today, I made a special trip to buy bread marked down. You don't want to be running out of bread. You don't want to be running out of fruit, and you don't be wanting to run out of vegetables. So for my, one of the things I have always in the stockpile is ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, and pickles. And then one of the greatest things that I found, and this was, you know, this has been for the last week. It's been in my videos, is this salsa. You just grind Rotel tomatoes. And this is going to count for a vegetable. And so is the ketchup, really. And if you can stockpile a little, chocolate milk in your stockpile, just because, you know, say if you had to eat your stockpile, this is super cheap. The 2 eggs would be about 18 cents. I don't know how much 2 potatoes would cost, maybe 10 cents. The bread was dirt cheap. 22 cents at 50 cents would be about 2 cents each. The salsa is the Rotel tomatoes. So once you start stockpiling the food, you're going to be able to go for months without buying food after you get going. It's going to take you a while to get going, but pretty soon you're going to get the hang of it. And that's when you're going to really be able to save money on food. And so if any of you are in the flood regions, I'm praying for you that you're going to be safe. And I'm praying for the military too, and I hope y'all do too. And I couldn't believe this. Now I heard there was a tornado warning in Sacramento, California. I go, what? So, okay, you guys, just be prepared wherever you live, and God bless you all.